Thanks, Justine. So at the moment we're in a very weird space where we don't need to be indoors all the time, but we also can't quite get out to restaurants yet. So what everyone's doing at the moment is they're getting little home boxes where you can bring the restaurant home, or what I like to do is fake it yourself, which is exactly what we're going to do today. I'm going to show you how to make a cheats crème brûlée. So Justine said no one would make a crème brûlée at home, it's too difficult or too costly, and I'm here today to convince her and all of you that you can actually make it at home. So I've heated the cream until steaming hot, as you can see there, and I've already added half the sugar. Now we're going to do something which is called tempering. What we'll do is we'll add the steaming hot milk to the egg yolks, and before we forget, let's add our sugar too. So steaming hot milk, and half of the sugar goes in here, and you just keep on whisking, and that'll ensure that you don't scramble your eggs. If you're using a vanilla pod, you'll add it while your cream is heating up, but because it's essence, it'll just evaporate. So I'm just adding my teaspoon right now to flavor it. This is the dish I'm going to use. You can use your baking tray or anything that's deep enough. And I'm going to pour the water around it. This is just warm tap water, don't use boiling water. You can also add a tea towel at the bottom of this dish. It's like an extra layer of insulation that it gives. Okay. So I have about half of the mixture left there, so this recipe would make about 6 crème brûlées. This is going in the oven now at 140, and it should take about 40 minutes. So what makes this a cheats crème brûlée is the idea that you don't need one of those flamethrower blowtorches, okay? We are going to use about 1/2 cup of sugar, and then we will add water to it. There we go. It's about a 1/4 cup of water. You don't have to add it, but it just gives you a little bit of a barrier so that your caramel doesn't go from nothing to 100 in less than 2 seconds. So instead of whisking or using a spoon, just twirl your pot like this, and can you see it's starting to change color? It's very almost there, and it's going to go like an amber whiskey type of color. Let me show you if we make one big shard. It's best to kind of move the sugar around so that it makes a thin foam. Right, this is 40 minutes later, so I'm going to take it out of the water now. Be careful you don't burn. There we go, and that'll go into the fridge now. So I would advise to set it for at least 3 hours, but I always plan ahead and put it in the fridge overnight. That's my best bet. Right, so these guys have been in the fridge overnight, and here we have our caramel. So this part you have to do when the guests are already sitting or when the family is already at the table, because the sugar will melt. So you have to move rather quickly. But now, there you go. And we'll add little shards on top. And you can just tap it and it breaks just like a crème brûlée. I hope you enjoy it.